Skepticism. How do you really know anything? Close your eyes for a moment. The room around you, its sounds, its colors, its familiar weight feels real. The floor beneath your feet is solid. The sky above still stretches wide. The news tells you what's happening. Your memories tell you who you are. But how do you know? Not think, not feel, not believe. How do you know it's all real? This is the whispering challenge of skepticism. Not a denial of truth, but a deep, careful suspicion of certainty itself. In philosophy, skepticism is not the loud refusal of belief. It's the quiet question that lingers beneath every confident answer. It asks, what if the foundations of your knowledge are thinner than they seem? Centuries ago, Pyrrho of Elis, perhaps the earliest true skeptic, looked at the world and found only contradictions. The senses lied. Reason twisted in circles. He concluded that if two things can appear differently from two perspectives, then certainty collapses. The wise, he said, should suspend judgment and learn to live in quiet doubt. Take a simple case. A stick placed in water looks bent. You see it visibly curved, distorted. But touch it and it's straight. One moment, two conflicting truths. If your senses can deceive you so easily, how can you be sure of anything built on perception, science, memory, even your own sense of self? But skepticism goes deeper still. What if you're dreaming right now? What if all your experiences are a projection, a simulation running in some forgotten corner of the cosmos? Philosopher René Descartes once asked this very question. He wondered if an evil demon could be feeding him every sight, sound, and sensation, fabricating a life so detailed, so vivid, that it was indistinguishable from reality. Today, the demon has a modern name, simulation theory. What if your entire world is artificial, rendered frame by machines or minds beyond your comprehension? It sounds like science fiction, but it's philosophy at its sharpest. Skepticism doesn't say it's true. It simply asks, how would you know if it was? Even logic itself, our most trusted tool, can be doubted. Because to prove that logic works, we use logic, a system proving itself from within, a mirror confirming the image it reflects. And yet skepticism is not a surrender to ignorance. It's a discipline, a filter, a fire that tests the strength of belief. It doesn't demand that we abandon truth. It demands we earn it by questioning what seems obvious, by challenging the comfortable, by holding our deepest convictions to the cold light of scrutiny. Skepticism shaped the birth of science, not by providing answers, but by refusing to accept easy ones. It forced us to measure, to test, to verify. It laid the foundation for the scientific method, for reasoned debate, for intellectual humility. And in a world filled with misinformation, manufactured realities, and algorithmic echo chambers, the skeptical voice is not just important, it's essential. Because while trust connects us, unchecked belief can mislead us. Skepticism gives us pause. It teaches us to wait, to examine, to ask again, is this really true? In an age of instant answers, skepticism is a rare form of patience. So next time the world feels certain, question it. Not to tear it down, but to understand what holds it up. Because the truth that survives doubt, that's a truth worth keeping.